What's going on, everybody? So I want to welcome you all to my new channel, Gaming Country. As the name implies, I am going to be putting video game content videos on this channel, along with videos surrounding my thoughts, feelings, concerns about what's going on in the gaming industry, um, at least when it pertains to certain matters and certain games. I am a gamer that does not like every kind of video game out there. A couple of examples of this is I don't like the Mario games, I don't like Fortnite, and I don't like Rocket League. Um, I'm sorry, I'm not taking anything away from them. They're good franchises in their own right. They're just not. They're just not my kind of games, and this is coming from someone who plays stuff like the Pokemon games on the Switch or the DS or really however I can play it. And I've always been into the Pokemon games. Always. I'm not into battle royale games like Fortnite, and I have deeper issues with Fortnite that I may get into another in another video. Um, I'm not a fan of Mario games, or anything along that line. So that being said, I just named off three decent franchises that I don't like, and of course, they're also among the most popular. So, what could I possibly put on the channel for content? Well, basically, I'm going to be putting on here video games that I like, video games that I'm into, video games that I'm a big fan of, and that's going to be games like Assassin's Creed, Grand Theft Auto, Call of Duty, Need for Speed, Evil Within, Last of Us, Mortal Kombat. The list goes on and on for the actual games that I do like. Um, and those are primarily the videos that you're going to see posted up. Matter of fact, I'll be posting here in the next day or so a gameplay video for Assassin's Creed Unity. And I've been working on this project, trying to get this channel up for about 6 months now, and I was really tossing around what I wanted my first bit of content to be. Do I want it to be Grand Theft Auto or a Need for Speed game, or one of the Assassin's Creed games, or Mortal Kombat, or what do I want my first gameplay footage to be of? And I chose Assassin's Creed Unity for a couple of reasons. First off, it's one of the few Assassin's Creed games that while I've played it at one point, and this was years ago that I actually picked it up, um, and started playing it, I never beat it. So the journey that you're going to see with Assassin's Creed Unity is me playing the game essentially for the first time, or really for the first time, and kind of figuring everything out as I go. You may also see me, pause the game and basically double check and make sure I'm recording. I'm still getting used to the whole, oh, I hit the record button at the beginning of the video. I'm good for an hour because that's how long I have it set up for. And there's times where I'm like, okay, is it still recording? Because I'm not sure. And you see me do it a little bit more often than I probably should, but it is something I do want you guys to be aware of. I am still kind of learning the process. Again, I've spent 6 months trying to get everything figured, and to be honest with you, I didn't think I'd be in the position where I'd be starting the channel up as early as I am. I figured this is going to be something, okay, I'm going to be spending a year just prepping for it, minimum. And I decided in December that come the new year, I'm getting the channel up, and I'm actually a little bit behind schedule with it because the first few videos, including this one, was supposed to be up back on the 2nd of January, and unfortunately, due to some camera issues and me not really being happy with the intro video itself. It kind of prolonged everything, and I'm not happy with it. By this point in time, you guys should have already seen this intro video. You should have seen my video on basically my take on what's been going on with Grand Theft Auto 6, and then I would be uploading the gameplay footage for Assassin's Creed Unity over the weekend, and that's essentially the schedule that I'm going to be sticking to, where I upload a couple of videos each and every week throughout the week, Monday through Friday, because I do work, and then over the weekends, that's when I'm going to be getting the gameplay footage together and then uploading it onto the channel as well. Along with that, to further put into perspective about how far behind I am, the initial schedule for everything was intro video on the 2nd, the video on my take on GTA 6 and what's going on with it would have been up by the 4th, and then on the 6th you would have gotten the first bit of gameplay footage for Assassin's Creed Unity with me. The 7th being a day of quote-unquote rest, where I'm not uploading videos, but I am still working away at getting the content together. And that's also true for the rest of the week as well, because when I get off work after I make dinner and feed my family, I'm going to be getting onto the game and getting footage together and all that good stuff as well. I've already decided that in order for me to get this channel to where I want it to be, because I do want this channel monetized, I do have 2 other channels in case anyone's like, oh wait, he looks familiar. And the goal with one of them, which is a Yu-Gi-Oh channel called Dark Side of the Dragon's Den, it was always the plan to get that channel up, running, and monetized. But for anyone who's familiar with my other 2 channels, I'm very inconsistent with the uploading of videos to those channels. As a matter of fact, I haven't uploaded any videos to the General Discussions channel slash Therapy channel, really, since, oh god, it's probably been 3 or 4 years for that one. And the same for Dark Side of the Dragon's Den. I haven't uploaded anything quite some time, and one of the reasons being is because I've had a lot going on over the past few years that's affected me to the point where I was neglecting those channels, so to speak. Which, for anyone who does tune into either one of those channels, at the very least, Dark Side of the Dragon's Den is going to be getting a video back up and running here shortly. I don't know exactly when, because right now, with getting this channel up and running, this channel is taking priority over everything else, outside of my work and my personal life. But I have a very tight-knit schedule planned for everything, to the point where I'm essentially going to be spending as much time working on the channel and working on the videos each week as I put into my job each and every week. And to kind of put into perspective, I work a standard 40-hour job. So I'm looking to put 36 to 40 hours, if not more, into this channel as well. And there are several reasons why I'm doing so. First off, trying to get the channel monetized, that takes time. And in order to get it monetized, you also have to grind the ever-living daylights out of it. So when it comes down to it, it's something that I'm very much aware of that I have to do. And it's something that I am very much prepared to do. Now, of course, I do have some sponsors in mind that I'd love to have sponsor me, such as Rockstar, Bethesda, just to name a couple of game developers there. Um, I do, of course, like many gamers, I do drink energy drinks, and I would love to have at least one of my favorite brands sponsor me as well. And to kind of put into perspective what I'm referring to with that, I drink mostly, first off, the sugar-free energy drinks, um, and I drink mostly C4, Ghost, and Bucked Up. Every once in a while, I'll treat myself to something I used to drink back in the day, like a nice Rockstar Punched or like some variation of Monster. But for the most part, I stick with the quote unquote healthier options for energy drinks, um, in the form of, C4s and all that. Um, to give you a little bit of information about myself, obviously, first off, I am a gamer. Um, and as I just mentioned, I'm also a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, big fan of a lot of different animes such as Dragon Ball Z, Naruto to a degree, Bleach. Um, as funny as some of these are going to sound, Assassination Classroom, High School DxD, um, the list kind of goes on and on and on. And for anyone out there who heard Dragon Ball and might be wondering, yes, I'm even a very big fan of GT. Um, I'm one of those people who feels Super Saiyan 4 first off should have been made canon in Dragon Ball Super, and really should have been the Super Saiyan God form, in my opinion. But everyone's entitled to their own opinion. It's not up to me to tell you whether you're right or wrong or anything like that. I respect everyone's individual opinions. Big collector, obviously, as well. My Yu-Gi-Oh collection itself, which is most likely the biggest portion of my collection, spans over 20,000 cards. Um, and of course, I have a collection for Dragon Ball Z. I love Skulls, love Dragon, so of course I have massive Skull and Dragon collection as well. It's probably the second biggest part of my collection. Um, Big Harley Quinn fan. Now, I'm not one of these people who, oh, Suicide Squad came out and now all of a sudden I'm a fan of Harley Quinn. No, I've been a fan of Harley Quinn since I was a kid. And to put it into perspective a little bit, when Suicide Squad came out, I found it to be an abomination. I don't agree with the way that Harley Quinn was portrayed, and I don't like Suicide Squad so much that I have yet to sit down and watch Birds of Prey or the, I guess you can call it, reboot of Suicide Squad. Um, but nonetheless, I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, especially old school Harley Quinn. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Um, just little odd men things like that. Um, I am a technically stepfather, but I don't consider my daughters my stepdaughters. They are my daughters. So I am a father. I'm a what would you classify this as? Future husband to be? I'm not sure on what that is. Me and my fiance have been together now almost 4 years. Um, I'm kind of drawing a blank on what else to talk about right now for this video. Um, which is probably a good thing because I only planned on keeping you guys for about 15 minutes, and it's been almost 15 minutes. So, with that being said, guys, to kind of wrap this video up, my overall goal with this channel is obviously, of course, to get the channel monetized, but the one thing that I want to do as a part of that is build a gaming community unlike anything the industry's ever seen. Um, I want to build a community where everyone is treated fairly, where we can all sit down and discuss, our stance on video games, and what ones we like, what ones we don't like, which ones we think are the best ever, which ones we think are, not as good or absolute trash, or however you want to put that. Um, but at the same time, being very respectful. No shoving political or religious views down everyone's throat. And matter of fact, there's nothing that's going to be, political or religious about this channel. It's not welcome here. And it's not because I'm against it. Yes, I have my own political and religious slash spiritual beliefs, but it's not something that you're ever going to hear me talk about on the channel. And I expect the same from the community as well. Um, it's just simply not something that is going to be tolerated, and that's just me being straight up about it. The other thing that won't be tolerated is bullying. I will not take bullying of any level um, on this channel. I want to build a healthy environment, something that I feel the gaming industry is severely lacking when it comes down to a lot of the gaming communities out there. And that's something that I don't want on my channel. I want, again, be respectful, be kind and considerate, or at the very least be respectful and considerate about everything. Talk about whatever you want to talk about when it comes down to the realm of gaming or geek and nerdom in general. I don't care. Just keep it within that realm. Um, Again, I want to build a community as well as trying to get the channel monetized at the same time. And this, of course, being my biggest project to date, and quite frankly, my most important project, I'm very protective of it because of that. But with that being said, for anyone who is familiar with the other channels, you know me by a couple different names. For this channel, I'm actually going to be going by my gamer tag, shocker, right? Which is King Karma 666. Um, but on that note, what really else is there left to say? Hit that subscribe button so you guys can be kept up to date with every single video. The upload schedule for the channel, like I said, Mondays and Thursdays are going to be when I upload videos kind of like this, where I'm like, just kind of talking to you guys, giving you a little bit of insight and my opinion on certain things. Saturdays is when gameplay content will be uploaded to the channel. Now, obviously, with things working a little bit differently this week, you're actually going to see the first gameplay video uploaded on Sunday. So I'm kind of changing things around due to, being behind schedule. And I also have several other things that I need to get done that unfortunately are not going to have to happen on Saturday as well. Well, later today, really, since it is Saturday. At least for me at the time of recording this video. So yeah, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to be kept in the loop with everything, and turn on that notification bell as well, so that you guys know when each and every video is uploaded. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave in the comment section down below, your thoughts on the video, your thoughts on, what I listed for the games that I like and the games that I don't like. Give me input on how I can grow the channel the way that I'm wanting to grow it. Because it is all greatly appreciated, and I will be getting back to you in one way, shape, or form, whether it's in the form of a video or through the comment section as well. I'm going to be very active on this channel. So, with that being said, guys, I will catch you, excuse me, I will catch y'all in gaming country later.